Are you thinking about moving to Orange County? I don't blame you. When most people picture Orange County, they think about beautiful beaches, palm trees, perfect weather, and expensive houses. Orange County has a different feel depending on where you want to live. Living in Irvine feels very different from living in San Juan Capistrano. And living in Newport Beach feels very different from living in Yorba Linda. And while there are a lot of things that people love about Orange County, there's also a few things that surprise people after they move here. So, before you pack the moving truck, let's talk about the good things and the bad things of living in Orange County. By the end of this video, you'll have a much better idea of whether Orange County is the right fit for you and your family. Hi, I'm Monica Druhy, and on this channel, we talk about everything that you need to know about living in Orange County. We talk about the neighborhoods, the schools, the home prices, the lifestyle, and what it's really like to live here. So if you're thinking about moving to Orange County, make sure you subscribe because I post new videos every single week. Now, let's jump into the pros and cons. Let's start with the thing that almost everybody notices first, the weather. Honestly, it's hard to overstate how nice the weather is. Most days you're looking at sunshine, blue skies, and temperatures that are comfortable enough to be outside. You don't spend months shoveling snow or scraping ice off your windshield. And while we definitely get some hot days, especially further inland, the weather is mild compared to many parts of the country. One thing I hear from people who move here is that they start spending more time outside without even realizing it. Some of them start to take evening walks, some start hiking, maybe they start going to the beach more often. Some report that the kids start spending more time outside. The weather makes it easy to be active, and after a while, that becomes part of your lifestyle. A lot of people tell me they never realized how much weather affected their daily life until they move somewhere where the weather is great all year round. And speaking of spending time outside, that leads perfectly into the next benefit, the beaches. Orange County has some incredible beaches. You've probably heard of places like Newport Beach, Laguna Beach, Dana Point, and San Clemente. But here's what people don't always realize. The beach isn't just something that you visit once a year on vacation. For a lot of people who live here, it's part of their everyday life. You can finish work, grab dinner, and be watching the sunset over the ocean 20 minutes later. You can take a walk along the beach before you go to work. You can spend Saturday at the harbor, or you can go whale watching, paddleboarding, surfing, fishing, or just sit and relax on the beach. Even people who don't go to the beach every week, they love knowing that it's right there down the street. There's just something about being close to the ocean that makes life feel a little different. And while the beaches are amazing, what really makes Orange County special is that every city has its own personality. There's a city for everyone. One thing that I love about Orange County is that no two cities feel exactly the same. If you want luxury coastal living, you have places like Newport Beach and Laguna Beach. If you want historic charm and a slower pace, you have San Juan Capistrano. And if you want newer communities, highly rated schools, and a master planned neighborhood, you have Irvine. If you want horse trails and larger properties, you're going to love Yorba Linda. Some people want to live close to the beach. Others want bigger homes. Some people want great schools. And some people want a strong sense of community. The nice thing about Orange County is that there are so many different options. When I work with people relocating here, one of the first things that we talk about is their lifestyle. Because the right city for one family might not be the right city for another. And no matter which city you choose, you're never going to run out of things to do. There are a ton of great restaurants and so many things to do. One thing that surprises a lot of people is how much there is to do here. You have amazing restaurants, you have outdoor shopping centers, you have concerts, festivals, farmer markets, and community events throughout the entire year. You have hiking trails, biking trails, beaches, harbors, and parks. You can spend the morning hiking and the afternoon at the beach. You can go whale watching in Dana Point. You can walk around Balboa Island. You can visit the Mission in San Juan Capistrano. You can explore downtown Laguna Beach. And the great thing is that many of these activities are just part of normal life for people who live here. A lot of people tell me that they feel more active after moving to Orange County because there's so many things to do. There's so many opportunities to get outside and enjoy life. Orange County has a strong and diverse job market. Many people work in healthcare, technology, education, finance, real estate, and business services. Some residents commute to Los Angeles, others commute to San Diego, but many people work right here in Orange County. We're also seeing more people move here because they work remotely. They realize they can work from anywhere and they decide that they would rather live near the beach than somewhere with long winters. For many families, Orange County offers a combination that's hard to find: good job opportunities, strong communities, great weather, and a high quality of life. Now, as great as Orange County is, no place is perfect. So let's talk about some of the challenges. The biggest downside for most people is the cost. Orange County is expensive. Housing costs are significantly higher than many parts of the country. Whether you're buying a home or renting, you should expect prices to be higher than the national average. And it's not just housing. Dining out can cost more, entertainment can cost more. Even everyday expenses can feel more expensive. Now, for many people, the lifestyle is so worth it. But I always tell people it's important to be realistic about the numbers before they make a move. The last thing that you want to do is to fall in love with Orange County and then realize that your budget doesn't match your expectations. And because so many people want to live here, that leads to another challenge: traffic. Let's talk about the traffic. Because if you've heard stories about California traffic, some of them are true. Depending on where you live and where you work, traffic can be frustrating. The freeways like the 5, the 405, and the 55 can get really busy during peak commute hours. Now, is it the worst traffic in the country? Probably not, but it can definitely test your patience. The good news is that most locals learn how to plan around it. They know which times to avoid driving and they know the alternative routes. And many people feel the lifestyle benefits make the traffic worth dealing with. Still, it's something that you need to know before you moving here. And traffic isn't the only thing that comes with living in a highly desirable area. One challenge that home buyers face is limited inventory. Simply put, there are a lot of people who want to live in Orange County, and there aren't always enough homes available. This means desirable homes can sell quickly. In some neighborhoods, buyers might compete against multiple offers. If you're planning to buy here, preparation really matters. Getting pre-approved early and knowing your budget and understanding what neighborhoods fit your goals, those things can make a huge difference. And once buyers do find a home that they love, there's often another surprise: smaller lots. If you're moving from places like Texas, Arizona, Nevada, or parts of the Midwest, you're going to notice that homes are often closer together. Yards tend to be smaller, and neighbors are often closer than what some people are used to. Now, there are certainly exceptions. There are larger lots throughout Orange County, but generally speaking, larger lots usually come with a higher price tag. This is one of those trade-offs that people make. You might give up some yard space in exchange for living near the beach, having great weather, and enjoying everything Orange County has to offer. And now for the final con. Although honestly, it's not really a con. It's hard to leave. This one's kind of a joke, but it's also true. A lot of people move here and never want to leave. Once you get used to the weather, the beaches, the lifestyle, and the overall quality of life, it's hard to imagine living anywhere else. I've talked with people who moved here thinking that they're going to stay a few years, and 10 years later, they're still here. The combination of weather, community, and lifestyle can be hard to give up. So after looking at both the good and the bad of living in Orange County, who's a good fit for Orange County? I think Orange County is a great fit for people who value lifestyle. If you enjoy being outdoors, spending time near the beach, having access to great restaurants, and living in beautiful communities, Orange County can be an incredible place to call home. It's also a great fit for people who want options. Whether you prefer coastal living, newer communities, historic neighborhoods, or equestrian properties, Orange County has a lot to offer. So who might not love Orange County? On the other hand, Orange County might not be the best fit for everyone. If your number one goal is finding the largest house possible for the lowest price, you might find better options somewhere else. If you absolutely hate traffic, Orange County might be frustrating at times. And if you're looking for a very low cost of living, there are definitely more affordable areas in the country. At the end of the day, Orange County isn't perfect. Nowhere is. But for many people, the pros far outweigh the cons. The weather, the beaches, the communities, the lifestyle, and the overall quality of life are the reasons so many people choose to call Orange County home. If you are thinking about moving to Orange County and you'd like help figuring out which city might be best fit for you, I've put the link in the description below or right here on the screen. You can call or text me or scan the QR code for a Zoom meeting. I can answer any questions that you might have. Look forward to seeing you in the next video.